your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front seat. Get my meals, I'm gunning for the money. Money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, and welcome to Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Spencer Raxter, and Chris. Nicholas Koloff, smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Got a packed show for you. My guy, my favorite guy at the mic, Kelvin Sheppard. Obviously, we got some cuts from him. Some I'm not too fond of. All right, we got some comments from Dave Montgomery. We'll get to it. It's more of a clapback, but it's getting weird. At least. And I hope everything solves itself. Maybe not even solve itself. Dan, solve it. How about that?
Interesting.
We'll talk about that as well, too. But the grand prize for you guys, John Macaroon joined the show in the second hour.
Shout out, Doc.
Shout out to the Doc.
Shout out.
I'm going to start with some of the craziest shit I've seen on Twitter this morning, though. A lot of it, too, dealing with sports. Sometimes it's scrolling. It's just, a lot of yes, Jules. A lot of stuff like that. Today was lots of sports news. Lots of shocking sports news. I'll start with the one at the top of the list. And this is not even necessarily the most crazy one, just still another crazy one. So Robinhood, the investment platform, is now allowing you to take out of your funds, 401k, your Roths, and you can now use them to immediately bet on player props. Do you have the screenshot for that, Chris?
I'm grabbing it right now.
There's no way. What is going on in this country? And let me be the first to tell you, if you're watching this show, first and foremost, I appreciate you. Secondly, smash the like button.
Smash.
Thirdly, don't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm judging you if you're doing. You got a serious fucking problem. This just trying to. I mean, I don't know, man. The degeneracy going on in this country. Gambling is legalized now. To the point where you could literally pull it out of your fucking Roth IRA, your 401k. But you can't get your dick sucked at a strip club. I mean, what's going on? I'm just saying, can we legalize the good stuff?
Allegedly
on
Roblox and nothing. We do not promote sexual gratification in any way. We do not promote the harm to others in any way. Please don't sue us. Everything we do is in a comedic and satirical fashion.
Haha.
Haha. Fake. Joking. Not true.
I mean, how crazy is that, though?
That is pretty wild, not gonna lie.
Nick, stay away, dude.
I got some shit to blow. I mean, 401k. I started when I was like 17.
Well,
at
don't
the other
blow
gig. I won't. Trying to land a Roth IRA though.
Oh yeah.
What'd you say?
Trying to land a Roth though. So
Yeah,
hit me
that's
up
the
if
way to
you
go.
got a guy.
You get taxed in.
Yeah.
That way, don't get taxed out.
Yeah.
Trying to hop on that ASAP.
You can do it right online from the app, from Robinhood. They might steal your shit.
Yeah, sounds sketchy. Isn't Robinhood the one that shut everything down when AMC was
crypto,
soaring
yeah.
and when
Oh yeah, they did with
GameStop-
AMC too. Yeah, you're right.
GameStop?
Yeah, the
Yeah, they
meme.
were.
Robinhood? Yeah, people don't forget, buddy.
No, that shit was fucked
People
up.
don't forget.
It's true. The meme coins they tried to shut down.
It's damn true.
Well, not the meme coin, but the meme stocks.
Doge? Maybe.
No, like the GameStop and AMC and shit.
They fucked over the common man.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Shout
Of
to
course, the common man doesn't matter to business.
it's crazy, man. It is wild.
Or the corporations.
Shout out to Luigi Mangione. I'm kidding. Just kidding.
Whoa. Too far.
It's crazy though. We're constantly getting fucked. It's kind of wild,
Not
man.
really too far.
All right, we're just not gonna go there. All right.
I mean,
switch.
I'm not mad at him.
He's like, not
I'll
far
just
enough.
say that. Fucking
That's fair.
good on him, dude.
All right, then we'll keep politics. Do you have the Trump photo?
Yeah.
All right. Breaking. This is from Leading Report. They have a gold star. I saw verifications. I don't know how legit they are, but it came across my timeline. This is breaking. President Donald Trump announces the Patriot Games, a 4-day athletic event featuring one man and woman from each state and U.S. territory for America's 250th. Trump is doing the real-life Hunger Games.
I was gonna say that it reads exactly.
Volunteers
like
tribute. Honestly, I first read that. It's kind of dope.
That's
it's
what I
dope.
thought.
I think it's dope. But it's the
Until
real
they're
life Hunger
fighting for
Games.
life.
It's yeah.
It can evolve into that. I'm just saying.
It's gonna get there.
Whoever.
And you see the way these people look after all the surgery shit like that? They're
Yeah.
like dressing like the Capitol and shit. Dude, it's crazy. Like the world like we're leading into.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to be gambling their 401ks on Robinhood stocks. Hey, did you get that Dogecoin update? Dump your whole 401k into it right now. Don't
just
do
to
that.
bet on the fucking Patriots game.
Yeah, we're gonna take Drake May's over passing.
I'm gonna bet on that kid from Cali. That'd be sweet.
That's crazy.
What? They should make that annual or like what? Biannual, annual? How would you like if you
What,
were?
the Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Um,
How do they do the Hunger Games? The Hunger Games every 4 years, or something like that.
No, it's every year.
Every year.
Hunger Games every year.
I watched,
Fuck it,
I watched
dude, every
the
year.
first one. Didn't watch the rest of them.
I read them.
I read them and watched them.
We watched it in like 8th grade. Went to the movie theater as a school.
No way.
Yeah,
you get
walked across the street.
Damn.
I remember me
Did
and
I
my
get
boys
some
hit the double feature of Out of the Furnace and Hunger Games,
Wait, what?
where we bought the ticket for Out of the Furnace and went and watched that. And then when we were leaving, it was like Hunger Games was starting right there. We just swooped right into that one.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Watched that one.
Wasn't that what's her name's like first big movie? Jennifer or whatever.
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah,
gonna put her
that
on
was
at
her
least.
like.
Yeah.
I mean, she was in stuff before that, but that was definitely her break.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But it is literally the fucking Hunger Games. 2 people from each fucking territory.
I think it's pretty cool.
No, I just say I think it's
Who
cool
would
too.
we nominate for Michigan?
Sauce Gardner. What were the athletic events too?
Depends on the events.
I hope they do like. All right, I'm gonna say something controversial. All right.
Fighting.
Easy's on fire to
No, it's not that controversial really, but like real sports.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Football?
yeah,
doing
or like,
Oklahoma
you know what I'm saying?
drills?
Or like one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
One-on-one basketball.
Yeah,
Sweet.
you know what I'm saying? Like some
Do
entertaining
you have to
shit.
be the same? I feel like it should be all real sports, and it should be the same 2 people.
Not the
So
no. That's
you
what
have-
I think that it is right.
Oh, okay.
If it's only 2 people,
It's not like
That's
per
how I'm
event.
interpreting it.
I think it's the same 2 people.
That's
put,
how I'm
put it up
interpreting
again.
it. Yeah, let's.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
Because
Oh.
that doesn't read like per event, but it also is not that
A
specific.
4-day athletic event featuring 1 man and woman from each state and U.S. territory. Wow, yeah. That's the Hunger Games.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
That picture of Trump also looks very menacing.
That picture's kind of lit. I've grown to hate the guy, but the picture's kind of lit. One other important piece of news. Happy birthday to Chris Jackson that I worked with. No, I'm kidding. Happy birthday, Christopher Palatti. The big 4-0.
Bam, bam.
all right.
I want it.
Joined Uncould.
Yes, I did cross over to the other side. I'm on Easy's side now, so.
Bad boy for life.
yeah, that's what I meant. But no,
Welcome to the
appreciate you guys.
Junction.
It's dope.
Did you sign up for AARP yet?
Nah, not that. Nah. That's more like a 32 thing. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like to invite the listeners to your birthday party?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if anybody wants to come out,
Friday night?
DM.
Friday night, hit me up for the spot. I'll give
Yeah, there you
the
go. Yeah,
details.
Friday night DM.
DM Chris.
Yeah.
DM Chris. And
Your nudes.
We'll put it to you this
Fantasy
way.
football teams.
He's shutting the whole place down.
Disclaimer. Yeah.
We have it to ourselves, so hit up Chris. It'd be a good time. Who was it that hit us up yesterday and wanted to come hang out? Was it B. Smith or something like that? I think it was.
I think so, yeah.
Pull up for Chris's birthday. Come through.
Let me talk to you.
Not in a weird way. Speed up
We're
pulling
having
up.
a freak off in an abandoned warehouse.
Speed up pulling up and supporting your boys. Kate Cunningham had his jersey retired at his high school, and the whole team pulled up, which I thought was fucking dope.
Squatted up. Look at that.
Squatted
He was
up,
kicking ass.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's sick. The whole organization. Damn.
Yeah, man.
There's the ball boy. There's the
Yeah, for real.
It's crazy. It almost feels like, aside from like the Hunger Games stuff like that, like we're in an alternate reality. Like the Pistons, like we're so bad, and now we're good.
Really good.
Like
We're
number one in
great.
the East,
Doing
good.
good team shit like
Like
that.
yeah, doing good team
Got
shit.
a Nike featured athlete as your superstar.
Yeah, dude. It's I don't know.
Gonna have his own
beautiful.
shoes soon.
It's weird. It's hard to. It's not hard to buy into. Obviously, I'm here and I love it, but it's like it's still like
Hard to believe.
yeah.
We used to dream for times like this.
That's why I'm ready to face these bigger teams, man. Like I
Diddy.
know we have to stay here and we have to fucking squad up and fight for our guys when they're disrespected. I see a lot of New York media saying like, not even New York media, national media still picking the Knicks as the number one team in the East, stuff like that. It's like, all right,
course
fuck
they
it.
are.
I'm ready to start facing some of those teams, like to find out.
Those
Are we the
fruity-ass
2015 Hawks or are we the 2015 Warriors?
I love that question.
You love that question? How about this for your birthday? We'll make it the first topic.
Hey.
If we can, if you would be so
got
kind,
speechless,
if you would be
dude.
so kind.
All right.
It's like Justin.
I'm getting
eating Chicken
emotional
Shack in
over
the
here.
back.
Getting emotional
No,
over here.
Justin was speechless. He was moaning.
Justin was loud eating that chicken.
First time eating Chicken Shack for him?
Yeah, no, he was making some crazy noises, dude.
It was his first time having it?
It was leftovers, so
Second time. His second time. All right, since we're going that route for Chris's birthday, then, Spinny, what the hell happened last night? Talbot and Gibson just swapped powers? What's
Talbot
going
got
on,
cooked.
dude?
Yeah, it was not a good Talbot game.
You're fired.
The boys also weren't burying shots, and they were missing open nuts. But yeah, Talbot let in some soft ones. The first one I was watching, and it was a wide open, just nasty granddaddy fucking rebound that he kicked just right in front of the net. I was like, dude, you can't allow that type of rebound. But, yeah, it wasn't a good game from him. He's only got a couple of those left before it's kaputs because Sebastian Cosa is ready to make a stop.
You think so?
Yes. He's waiting. He's waiting for something to happen.
Have you and Justin talked about this? Have you and Justin talked about this?
Yeah.
Does he feel the same way?
Yeah. He's waiting for one of these old heads to kind of kick the bucket. And Cam Talbot, he's only got a couple of those left.
I mean, he started the
before
year
it's
all right.
What's up, Nick?
That's you. Cosa time, baby.
Oh, I thought it was breaking news.
That's you saying it should be breaking news.
It
Let's
should
go.
be.
Call it. Make the call.
If
Call in the higher ups,
the way the East is right now, you can't afford to lose a couple games in a row. And if Cam Talbot gives you another performance like that, you might have to have serious thoughts about getting his old ass out of here and bringing Sebastian Cosa up because there's nothing else he can do in Grand Rapids other than go out there and win some playoff games. But they're the best AHL team in the history of the world. So, and he's playing out of his mind.
That's something that sucks about hockey and baseball. Like, you get so excited for these prospects and you wait so long. Like, I damn near forgot about Cosa and his big ass.
Well, he was bad last
He
year.
was bad last.
Yeah, he was not good last year, especially in the playoffs. But this year he's been lights out. And it's like his pipe-to-pipe movement is much more fluid. And, he's going pipe-to-pipe.
Pipe fluid. Leaking everywhere.
Real fluidly, and that's impressive because for a big guy like that, that's kind of the thing that you look at is how agile they are and their speed between post to post, and he really improved on that in the offseason.
I will say one thing on the Wings game just last night. It was frustrating to watch because both teams were on the back-to-back. Utah isn't some big powerhouse. This is a team you are at your home barn. You slept, obviously at home. Just frustrating to see them drop that game. Obviously, Talbot didn't play great, but I blame the skaters a little bit more than Talbot in this one just because you had back-to-back power play opportunities, and then immediately after they killed both of them, boom, goal. It just took all momentum out of that game, and it was just frustrating to see the Wings drop this one, and it feels like they've dropped a few to, these kind of middling teams at times where it should be, really ascending, and it's just the story of a young team, and it's just, I keep waiting for them to, take that next step, and it's just that slight step back, and I'm still waiting on it.
Celebrating the other win a little too much, maybe.
I mean, it was just the second night of a back-to-back, and like I said, a young
both
team.
teams.
You had a
That's
team
young
coming
team
in
shit.
on rust, and
For sure, young team
you had
shit.
your backup goaltender in there, so
All right.
you would have had to play perfect to get a win there, and you didn't play perfect.
Two more things before we get going. Get the show rolling. We're not leaving, obviously. One,
Well, see you later.
Well,
put your favorite Chris memory in the chat, not of his birthday. All right.
Chris Memories in the chat.
Chris memories in the chat.
shout
RIP.
out.
And speaking of pipe to pipe and RIPs, we have the official Sharon Moore mugshot. You have you seen this yet?
I have not seen this.
I have not seen
So
this.
the other
other
one-
one,
yet either?
So the other one was fake.
The other one was fake. That's just getting scary.
Who called it? Me and you?
Yeah, this one.
I was
isn't
on
fake.
it.
This one isn't fake. We
This
know.
one's not fake. This one's the official
Official
mugshot
from who?
for Sharon Moore. Do we not have it?
Yeah, we got it. Here it is. I'm just looking for it. We got a lot of pictures. There it is.
My bad.
Oh, you're good.
You delete the
I just need a
Robin Hood
second.
one. We're all thinking it.
Oh man, he looks like he's going through it.
You can tell he's crying.
You
Put
can
it back
tell
up.
he's crying.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm gonna fucking do it. I swear to God.
That's not. I'm stoned. I'm cooked, guys. That's I just
No,
cried.
those are
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
I want to whistle.
All right, let's go to break.
What's some snow?
That's sad.
Let's go to break.
Some schnooks.
As
some
Terry said,
schnookums.
man, the kryptonite of the black man is the white woman.
Can't say that. That's racist.
Tale as old as
all
time.
Gotta be.
The fact that
white.
people were attacking that
I
one.
can say it.
There's people literally laughing in the video. I mean, it's just nuts to me.
People are stupid.
It's crazy how stupid.
You know
it's
what?
terrifying. How
Let me hit
stupid
that.
people are.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You're racist. Oh yeah, he sure is. He tell you Terry Froster, known racist. He bought me a sandwich last week. Can't be too racist.
Can't be racist.
Can't be racist.
What kind of sandwich?
From an Italian spot.
It was prosciutto on ciabatta with some basil and some fresh mutts.
I think I've gotten that one. It's
Sounds like a bunch of
really fucking
words you
good.
made up.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's a blah for the food on a schmoogle board with
With blah blah blah.
you
with
see
zippity boops. And
Did you see the chicken parm one?
yeah, Terry got the chicken
Vodka
parm.
chip bomb.
I don't remember the one I got the first time. It was so good. I wish I got it again.
I'm gonna
I hit
get
aioli,
the muffaletta next time.
Muffaletta.
He's for sure making shit up.
No, muffaletta. Let me tell you about Planet Fitness. If you're eating muffaletta, you might have to go work it off. Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,700 locations worldwide. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Art and Jakes.
The reason why Spinny works out because he pigs out at Art and Jake's. The food is phenomenal. I'm not lying to you guys. The first time I had the Spud Nachos, thought about it for a week.
They're really good.
And I'm not gonna lie, the wings I've been thinking about too. Those wings slap. Art and Jake's, #1 spot for sports and food. They got 80 TVs wall to wall, 22 draft beers, and the largest menu of excellent food. Make sure you check them out and join AJ's fan club and make every game day a win.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
I'm so sorry. Let me tell you guys about the
Watching too much of that dude on Facebook.
massage chair. I was going to see my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan. He has a large massage chair showroom in the Midwest. That's why he has the largest and best massage chair review channel on the interweb. Schedule an appointment by scanning the QR code or visit the website massagechairhouse.com. Again, shout out to my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan,
Doc.
the real one. Shout out to Double Jumbo, gifting out memberships. He says, "Hey K9, bark for me."
That's crazy.
You brought drinks?
No, this is courtesy of Nick actually.
Shout out
No free
No
promo.
free- okay, that's
no
fair.
free
That's
promo.
smart.
But
That's
my,
smart.
but my
Brought
friend got
you
me something
tons
on
of
my
Sun
birthday.
Cruisers.
Yep.
A bottle of
So
Sun
many.
Cruiser.
A glass bottle of brown Sun Cruiser.
Yep.
Limited
I ain't say that
edition.
with the super chat. It says Chris dressed as a soft bottom, good old K9 was his favorite Chris memory. Shout out, I ain't say that for that one. And then Matheson with the same. Chris's face when he realized what a gimp suit is.
Yeah,
that was my favorite.
That
too.
was a good one.
What did you initially think it was?
I didn't know. I just,
He's agreed.
I
You
just,
just agreed, and then you found out afterward.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
was fun.
That was a
hilarious.
hard life lesson, but valuable.
Valuable.
Valuable for sure.
That was the wildest stream until we did the all-night stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, the all-night stream is like my favorite thing I've ever done in life. Maybe either that or the last episode I did the Rap Cave. Those are my two favorite moments I've ever done in content.
Shameless plug, but it's your birthday.
Yeah,
We'll allow it.
No, that was an amazing night. But yeah, the stream was fun.
The stream was fun.
My favorite Chris memory is when he got the free slap for Spinny, and he fucking whiffed it,
He missed.
and he palmed your eye.
Yeah. That hurt.
that was awesome.
That's right. And I'll
That
do
was
it
a good
again.
time. That was a good time.
I guess Anton's a big like conservative YouTuber. I didn't know that.
Give us more money.
Do you have a favorite Chris memory?
I think it's the next one.
Next one. Nice.
I gotta say, the first time I got on a mic at Woodward was actually in the back with Chris. That's when I started calling him NBA Savant, because when I was doing the Pistons show with him post-draft, I wasn't a fan of Asar, but Chris had a lot to say about Asar Thompson. That's the first time I realized this dude Chris got some ball knowledge, and he loves to share it. And if it wasn't for starting those pods in the back, I don't think I ever would have got a shot at Woodward Knights, before ultimately landing here, which blessed as hell about. So shout out.
By far my favorite Chris memory was the fingers on the beer mug when we were at that bar.
Yeah, that was nuts, dude.
That was fucking Killian Hayes Luka impression too. That's when Killian went into overtime, was banging threes for the
that was
win.
nuts.
Was that? I thought that was when we went out with Owen, like when the
For
show
Owen's
first
last,
started.
yeah, it happened both times.
Yeah.
But my first experience with that was the one with Owen, where like we moved tables and Chris grabbed our drinks. He's fucking salad fingers.
Just clawed it.
That's nuts, dude.
I've never
Or
heard
the-
that.
Oh, dude, pay-
Or the
Chris got some-
I got some unique
the
info
fantasy
about
football
me.
name. If I lose this week, I'll watch bets.
that was crazy, dude.
That shit was so.
I'm gonna miss
funny.
that guy, man. Chris, great dude.
Yeah.
As of now, I'm fired, chat. Not 100 likes. As of now, I'm fired.
Rip.
So
Yeah.
check it out.
Check it out.
Dude, if I ever get fired, can I send myself off with that?
Yeah, you
All right.
can.
right,
We'll allow it. Jay Washington says Chris celebrating Juneteenth at a pool party.
that was a great time too.
Dog, that was so lit. That was a pop out too.
that
So
was a pop-out.
That was a great time, dude.
was a pop-out?
I was rock. Kendrick's concert.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
first time he performed all the diss records.
That
MPWMU
was dope.
says Critch's Stretch the Fuck Out t-shirt day. That was a good one.
That was fucking hilarious.
Also, a noted recent one was Chris saying he took the week off or the weekend off when he doesn't
bye
work
week?
on the weekend. Yeah, I took a bye week. You don't work on the weekends.
Yeah, but like I'm locked in for Lions games. Like I am all jokes aside. I'm not with Woodward, but I'm watching the games.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant. But yeah, it came off like you don't even do those streams. So
R.I.P. Chris. So long, Chris. It's been real.
a real one, Chris.
It's been fun, man.
It's been fun, dude.
Shout out Chris when we pulled up to B-Dubs. This dude gets a burger, smashes it in less than like 90 seconds.
We went to
Whole
that
burger.
spot
It
behind
was
us
like,
here.
what, dude? This isn't an eating contest. Shit was gone.
It's
90
insane
seconds.
when he does that shit.
Yeah.
We went out with Spinny's friends one time. Me and Chris killed a fifth. Oh, what was that, pint or
Nick
a
was
fifth
there.
of
Yeah,
Crown
what
Royal.
the fuck, dude? I was in there crushing it with you.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I came outside.
That's
I was
when they
like,
raced
somebody
the
say
beers.
liquor?
Yeah.
Were you drinking the Crown Royal with us?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Damn,
All right.
dude. That's crazy.
I was fucked up then. No, I feel like me and you finished it
I'm
off.
not. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember Nick. I
No,
thought
I
it
don't
was
think
just
you
me
were
and
there. I
Nick.
think you came
Yeah.
out for a sip.
I came out for like, all right. Yep. I wasn't there.
Back to the desk.
I had like multiple shots with you guys in the whip.
But yeah, okay. Because we parked on the other side of the building for some reason. I think Chris was trying to kiss or something. I don't know why we were over
Chris
that
was
side of
trying
the
to
building.
kiss.
It was dimly lit.
I was like, why we parked this far away from the door,
Hey,
Chris?
Stony Bree.
Anyway, yeah, we finished off the Crown Royal. We go in there. Chris orders a burger. He fucking demolishes the burger so fast.
Great burger too.
So
That's
And the second time
that is
the
a great
waitress
burger.
came around, Chris is like, "Where's my burger?" And everyone at the table was like, "What the fuck? You just inhaled it like 5 minutes."
And it was like a random like.
it was a Monday or Tuesday.
No,
a
it was
Monday.
Game 7 Monday.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a Game 7 Monday. It was
Edmonton.
Yeah.
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 That is
Yeah.
That is the one thing I do that with water too. I don't know when it's coming, but like sometimes I'll just like eat
That's
something
normal.
Really
You do it with
fast.
food.
But yeah,
I drink water.
And then you pulled
so
a Patrick
fast.
Star like, "Who ate my burger?"
I really did.
Like, that's
I was-
crazy,
yeah, I was
dude.
messed
It's
up.
still on your face.
Real life
You
pulled
got
a
ketchup
fucking.
on your shirt, dude.
And then Nick had half a beer. Chris is a full one, and just drunk, confident. Chris is like, "I'll race you." Like, he's not even a beer drinker.
I'm not. Yeah.
Got dusted.
He did get dusted.
I
All
did.
right, we burned up your Pistons talk. Your Pistons
Damn.
topic.
Another birthday.
We had
What?
I mean, we did a whole Chris topic. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh man, that is a Chris memory too.
the come in mama's paint.
Yeah, don't go in mama's paint. Chris would culturally appropriate Bosnians for a minute, for sure. In Chaldeans.
Don't come in mama's paint.
It was a phase.
So-
It's still there.
Chris said that.
It's still there.
It's still there.
yeah, we were doing this live stream at like someplace downtown with these hoops and stuff out
Monroe
there.
George
Midway,
Martin, I
right?
think it's called.
And we were saying, like, you got to come and score a bucket on Chris in the paint. He cut the camera to himself. He's like, don't come in mama's paint.
I said Baba's, but they heard Mama's, and that was it.
That's hilarious.
Oh shit, that was funny, dude.
I want it. I want it. I
I
want
fucking
it.
miss that guy.
And he was a good kid.
He was a great
He was
guy.
a great guy.
All right, last one, and then we'll do a break, and then I promise you we'll talk some Pistons, and we got Lions on the docket. But this is from our guy Brian. He says, "Chris, memory of mine. We go to this random spot, and a bum chased us out. Ain't no partying here. That was the 4-5.
That was
Surprisingly, not that scary.
it was not that scary. I think we were all just like,
dude.
all right, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he flashed the chrome pretty fast, though.
Yeah, big piece too.
Big piece.
Yeah.
They were watching Friends and eating Thai food.
Yes, there was a couch in there and a big ass
So-
screen
With the
TV.
K. With the K, it's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That was weird.
All right,
One more, dude. The fucking his Pop's meat, dude.
yes, that's my favorite. Man.
All right. So I got a treat. Unless I totally misremember that story, my dad will be there. You guys can ask him that.
Okay.
He'll tell you the truth.
Smelling his
But
dad's meat.
I'm pretty sure that's how the punishment went, which is wild.
That is wild.
Should you want to? Should we have him re-explain that or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Go ahead, just go ahead real
Let
quick.
it rip. Real quick.
I thought you meant my
Yeah, real quick.
26 names.
Top 26 fucking people.
I got 20.
Before he
I
jumps
got
into the
26
spiel.
instances here before I talk about it. Real quick. Oh man.
Dude, I was so high, I could not stop laughing at that. He's like, real quick.
Yeah.
1 hour later. All right, Papa's meat. Chris says the craziest story. He told us to us with a straight ass face, and I just couldn't fucking.
Well, because we were talking about the context is I don't just bring this up. We were just talking.
We were talking about
sports.
punishments or something.
Yeah, we were talking about punishments, and that's the story my dad told me is that his grandfather used to eat this like it was some local restaurant or some nasty ass smelling burger, and he knew that all his kids hated it. My dad was one of 7, and he would like make them when they were like a kid like sit on his lap while he ate the burger. And
You're gonna
then,
smell Pop's
yeah,
meat.
the Pop's meat birthed from that, I guess.
I guess that's exactly where it came from.
Well, that's where you guys took it.
Well, I get in trouble with this. Yeah. All right, I'm not saying it's weird to say out loud.
All right, let's go to break. We're going to come back. R.I.P. Chris. Let me
R.I.P.
tell
Chris.
you about Sharon's. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, servicing Michigan families for 40-plus years. Go to SharonsHeating.com. You can schedule online, get free instant quotes, and check out their financing options. SharonsHeating.com. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Detroit State has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Vital Legs, the latest craze in the infused cannabis space. Make sure you check them out at a dispensary near you. Then over 200 of them, including your local jars. Follow them at Spider Legs on Instagram. It's Spider Legs. What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits live on WoodsportsNetwork.com. Easy by more reaction. Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream. What'd you read? All right.
DNC says, come smell my penis.
That's the weirdest part of the story. Make him sit on his lap and smell the stinky meat.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's got to be some missing context. I never thought about it until literally that. Until
the one time.
Yeah.
It was when you're broadcasting the story to hundreds, thousands of people.
And that made me rethink. Yeah, you know what? Like, I need to just stop taking people at their face value and ask some real questions.
Yeah, it's wild.
True.
Yeah. What else is wild? Detroit Pistons are the number 1 seed in the East. Yeah. And we're well into the NBA season.
Yes.
A lot of people asking questions about who they're beating, like the quality of these wins. Well, they are 10-3 against teams above 500.
Don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
Second best on a ratio because the Denver Nuggets were 8-1.
Yep.
Yeah, here's the graphic.
But still the most wins against teams above 500 is the Detroit Pistons. I don't see the Knicks. Oh, the Knicks are
Knicks are 8-5, huh?
Ooh.
Pretty mid.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Not great.
Cavs
are 5-9, huh?
Coach of the year, Rainey.
Ooh, man. Wait, that's not saying the Magic are 8-10, is it?
That's my birthday.
Ooh, man.
It's not about you. It's about me today.
I really thought, yeah. It's your own birthday week. It's Chris's week.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be bad news for all those Knicks fans out there that said we're schedule merchants or we can't beat good teams or wait until the Pistons start playing good teams. It seems like we're the best in the league when it comes to beating good teams because we have more wins against good teams than anybody in the league. I don't know what you want to do with that information. I'm going to take it and say, fuck you. Because that's you guys told me I need a chopped cheese and a bev, and the Pistons don't win good teams. That's all. That's what you sound like. You're stupid. Your accent sucks. Your city's full of dirt and garbage, and you're terrible people.
And rats.
And your women look like rats too. So yeah, pretty much the Knicks are stupid. Their fans are stupid. Maz, I love you, but your team is full of. Oh man, I'm glad. Full of fugazi. They're not real. They're not about it.
Fugazi. So the real question remains.
I was going to say what Paulie says when he throws the chair, but I didn't do it.
What?
In Sopranos when Paulie throws the chair.
I don't remember what he says. We'll talk about it during break. The real question remains, are the Pistons the 2015 Hawks team that finished that 1 seed, got bounced, they didn't have, that's my take. I was going to roll into there. They didn't have a real star. Or the 2015 Warriors?
I would say somewhere in the between. Shout out Streetlight Manifesto. I don't think you're the 2015 Warriors because that's a generational team full of generational players.
Who only won because of injuries, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. But you're better than the Hawks because Cade is better than Trae Young. Trae Young is a carnival act. He is a dust bunny.
Well, that was the Al Horford. Paul
Yeah, that was
even
Jeff
worse.
Teague and the boys.
Yeah,
Jeff
even
Teague.
worse.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely not that Hawks team. That Hawks team was the Cavs from last year. That's who was the 2015
Cavs might have been
Hawks.
better than them
The
still.
Cavs were better than them.
I disagree. I don't think the Cavs had anybody on their team that was like, is Donovan Mitchell at his
Evan
peak
Mobley?
better than Joe Johnson or
I'd
what
say
Josh
for-
Smith
I don't even know if
I'd
this one
say-
had Joe Johnson.
This one
did
didn't
they?
have Joe Johnson. This was Kyle Korver.
Yeah,
this is Kyle Korver, Jeff Teague, Paul Millsap,
Jeff
Al
Teague.
Horford.
He was the lone all-star from that one, too.
2015?
Him and Horford, yeah.
I will say
they got
Cade
4, I
Cunningham is better
They had
than
5.
any player on that team
Schroeder.
already in his whole entire career. Cade Cunningham right now is better than any player that ever touched the court on that team.
Adrian Payne on that roster.
Yeah, he
Shout out.
was. Paul Millsap, Dennis Schroeder, Jeff Teague.
They were
Birthday
just an
guy.
elite. They were team.
They were a
team
team.
ball. Team
Yeah.
ball. Pass the ball around. Rip some threes.
Which we are, too, but the Cade's the
But you have
difference
a
maker for me in this
superstar.
one.
You
Yeah,
have a
we have a
Nike
genuine
feature.
superstar.
I love Jeff Teague, and it's Teague time, but he wasn't the Nike featured athlete. Kyle Korver was never the Nike featured athlete. Like Paul Millsap was good, but no, the Pistons have a better top. Like, okay, this makes more sense because I thought that was the Hawks team with Trae Young when they made the run. No, they're closer to the Warriors because they have a superstar, and the Warriors had a superstar in Steph Curry. That Hawks team did not have a superstar. They were just, I don't know, they got lucky. Like, this Pistons team isn't luck. We see them closing games. We see them beating guys because Cade Cunningham is the best player on the field or on the floor. You see Cade Cunningham being the best defensive player in the league per opponent's scoring percentage when he's guarding them. Like, it's not just, they're playing ball well and they're doing the right things. It's, no, they're better than you. Jalen Duren is better than you. Cade Cunningham is better than you. J.B. Bickerstaff is a better coach than you. So, yeah, you have that as well. Yeah, obviously the depth and the team aspect is something you fall upon because that's something you buy into, but they have the pillars that are driving the team, and that is obviously Cade Cunningham, and then Jalen Duren is molding into that as well.
Birthday guy, this segment was for you. And the spin he stole, he's a piece of shit.
Yes, me first.
That's terrible.
I asked in general.
Look, it's definitely they are closer to the Warriors than the Hawks because the Hawks won 60 games that year. The Warriors won 67. If you stop the regular season today and just projected forward based off how the Pistons are playing, they would project to 67 wins on the dot. So the difference is that Warriors team has an MVP in Steph Curry. Steph Curry won the MVP that year. And Draymond Green finished second in most improved. What does that sound like? That sounds like what the Pistons have this year in an MVP candidate in Cade and a most improved favorite, if not runner-up, in Jalen Duren. And so you have all of that. You have all defense first team for them. You have all NBA for the Golden State Warriors. Curry was all NBA first team. Draymond was all defense first team. Like, that is you are going to have an all first team defense representative from the Detroit Pistons. You are going to have an all first team representative from the Detroit Pistons. So they are much more the Warriors than the Hawks. The Hawks didn't get a single NBA all team award. The only award they got was Coach of the Year with Coach Bud for, again, winning 60, which I thought it should have went to Steve Kerr because the Warriors with 67 games were really good and clearly the better team and not a gimmick. But this Pistons team is real, man. You saw them go toe-to-toe with the Knicks last year, and the Knicks kind of blew a shot at the finals. Like, they could have definitely beaten Indiana. Indiana was a damn good team, but you could have won if you were New York. So now you come in this year better. How are you not seeing it? That Atlanta Hawks team didn't have good playoff success where you're like, they're a step away from the finals. The Pistons had a good, encouraging playoff run last year. They just didn't cash it in. So when you look at all of that, plus what Spencer said, the fact is Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren averaged more points than anybody on that Atlanta Hawks team. The highest average point per game average was 16.7. Jalen Duren.
16?
Yes, Jalen Duren averages 18. So, like, the Pistons have, if you just statistically put them on there, the two leading scorers of that team. And so this is definitely a different team. It's just the media trying to discredit them, trying to create questions. Brother, we've seen this team in the playoffs, and we've seen the Knicks be like, thank God we made it out of that round. And
Yeah,
that's your
I'm thinking about it,
favorite
though.
this year, the Knicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're golden.
It's not even
boy.
like they're a team that's like grown continuity because half of them play together in college.
Yeah.
They're the Nova Knicks. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some like NBA and ESPN, they credit the Pistons. They should love the Pistons. I think it's more like the podcaster crew that's just kind of discrediting them, dismissing them a little bit.
I think it's just like New York in general right now.
Yeah.
I mean, all this stuff coming out. They're so salty, honestly. I truly believe this, that Jalen Brunson isn't Cade Cunningham. They can talk about all they want. We love Jalen Brunson. We love our 5'9" fucking midget grit. We love how much he puts all this in the system. I swear, that's what they want, is a true superstar like Cade Cunningham is. No disrespect to Jalen Brunson. Psych. All disrespect to Jalen Brunson. He is a foul baiter who literally thrives off getting to the line and being, it's a tough to watch team because of Jalen Brunson, and they know that. They know they're not, watching a superstar night in and night out, and I feel like because we have Cade Cunningham, they're always going to take shots at us. They're not ready. It's because they want Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my eyes, they are jealous that we have the true superstar that can take you to the heights of not just making a finals, but winning it. Not saying the Pistons are winning it this year, but I'm saying their leader and their best player has deficiencies because of his size and because of his athleticism, and because in those finals, maybe calls don't go your way like that. And I just believe Cade Cunningham is, foolproof when he gets in those situations, and the New York Knicks are jealous because they don't have Cade Cunningham, and we do.
And their star takes fingers up the butt from his fellow teammates.
Jalen Thompson.
And allegedly. And nobody like realistically likes watching Jalen Brunson play basketball.
No.
There is not a single person out there that if you got down deep into what their psyche was breaking down and what they liked, actually enjoys watching Jalen Brunson play basketball. It's ugly. It's annoying. It's foul baiting. It's crying. It's just everything bad about the NBA is embodied in Jalen Brunson. And Cade Cunningham is everything good about basketball. Like, he is like the angel coming down like, oh,
He really is.
I'm here to save you from awful.
Show up at his high school, see the number retired.
Like, he's actually fun to watch. He actually takes care of business.
Great guy.
He plays both ways. He's a very humble dude. He's not taking fingers in the butt from his teammates. And, he's just a better player to watch play basketball. If you like the sport of basketball, Cade Cunningham is much more fun to watch play basketball than Jalen Brunson, and it's not close.
Don't touch me.
I'm not saying I enjoy Brunson more, but I can't say he's boring to watch.
He is not fun to watch play basketball.
What?
It's just foul baiting, stop it starting, herky-jerky, give me to the line. Ugh.
It was
Anybody can
way
do that.
more than that last year in the playoffs against them. He was balling.
Yeah, until Asar was on him.
He got a SAR for the last shot of the game to seal the
he did.
deal.
That was pretty nice.
Brunson was balling, dude. I can't lie.
He was, but he's
I
a
gained a
bitch.
lot of respect for Brunson.
Yeah.
Now I watched
still a
Shea in that same playoff. That's fucking shit brand of basketball. That's
the
where I'm
same
like
thing.
fucking. I like Brunson more. Brunson's doing a lot more
he's light
fucking.
skinned.
Well, he's little. He's got to go fucking way over the top to fucking make these shots.
He's like, because he's light skinned.
No. I think Brunson's more exciting. You don't think Brunson's more exciting?
I agree with you, Easy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. I think it's exciting to see the little man fucking do big things in the NBA. I think that's why we love Nate Robinson.
Raymond Felton is a better Knicks point guard than
All
Jalen
right.
Brunson.
Okay, you're just.
Pablo
what are you doing right now?
Prigioni.
Pablo Pergioni,
Do you believe that?
Jeremy Lin.
You're just fucking around, right?
Huh?
You're fucking around, yeah.
Yes. I did like Raymond Felton, though.
I did
2K, another 2K god.
Yeah. Burn with the super chat. The Knicks organization exists to job the stars. 3 generations of Knicks fans have never even seen the NBA Finals.
That's crazy to think about, but it's true.
Pretty wild.
And they talk the most shit. Mm-hmm. You guys are crying when you win an NBA Cup.
Brunson is that guy. Pump your brakes. He's not that guy.
Brunson's
Cade
kinda-
Cunningham's that guy.
Brunson's still like he's still nice.
He's a guy. I respect
Yeah,
Brunson.
he's a guy.
a guy.
He's Jesus Jack.
What?
He's Jack. Just
Jag?
a guy.
No.
Cade Cunningham. You guys both just said he's a guy. So he's just a guy. That's what it means.
If you're starting a franchise right now, where does Jalen Brunson go, and where does Cade Cunningham go?
Cade Cunningham's well above Jalen Brunson for sure.
Is Cade Cunningham top 5?
He's
Right
top.
now in the NBA?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
For franchise building, absolutely.
Probably.
Because he's younger than some of the other
Wemby's
stars.
number 1 without a doubt.
Yep. Would you still take Wemby number 1 though, even with the injury
SGA
concern?
is up there still, even though he sucks because of the foul baiting, but SGA is still
that
up there.
shit just pisses me off, bro. Both of them do that shit, and it's just so annoying.
Shay's good enough to like not do that either.
Yeah, he gets to his spot every time.
He plays defense.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just stop with the fuck.
The head back.
Yeah, that's.
Dude, I saw one.
They should be kicked out. Like, they need to implement that. The refs and the teams need to somehow implement the head back, the fake head back. Fucking pisses me off more than anything.
If that's what you build,
Jalen Brunson does do that.
If that's what you build your success on in the NBA,
braids.
I don't respect it. If that's what you build your offensive game on is getting fouled, I don't respect it, and it's ugly basketball to watch. And you might be good. You are, sure. You're an NBA player. You're one of the best guards in the East. But you play a despicable brand of basketball, and I will never respect it. He is better than Shea. I will say that. He is better at it than Shea. Like, not as ugly. Like, Shea's worse at doing it.
Yeah. Brunson?
Yeah, like he is.
Brunson be hooping, man.
He is better at actually hooping than Shea. But it's still, that's what he goes to every time.
No, you're not wrong. We has his braids in. The braids are flying.
Yeah.
I will always hate
the braids?
Jalen Brunson as a rivalry because of last year, and I was at Game 6. I will always hate him.
Yeah, we were too.
I hate him like I hate the Packers.
Hey, Chris
I
pulled a
hate him like
boss
I
move.
hate the Bears. I hate him like I hate the Vikings.
The Knicks?
Obvious, yes.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've always hated them, by the way, too. Even before that matchup, every time they come up and maybe try to show them a little bit of love, I'd fucking, I don't know, man. Them, Bears, Cowboys. The Knicks are the Cowboys of the NBA. Just fucking always in the coverage, getting glazed, and they haven't done big. It's ridiculous.
At least the Lakers win a championship every 10 years.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And then real quick, another Chris memory for that Game 6. Fucking got all boozed up at second best.
Shout out.
Even Justin's dad, like, is he going to be all right? But you know, Chris, when he's drunk, got the ultimate confidence, fucking takes me and Shampoo all the way down to his seat. He's like, you're good. You're sitting here. You're good. I got it. And then the people came. We're like, Chris is like, no, just stay. We'll scoot over. I'm like, Chris, we're just going to go, man. It was still a good time.
I was going to say, so you didn't stay?
The people came down.
Yeah, there was.
And then I was
That's
fucking.
got to be the worst feeling. That sucks. When
Well, I was
you're
being a
in
dick,
someone's
too.
chairs and they do come back like 30 or 40 minutes later, it's like, fuck. Come on.
Especially
Why
if
you
you're
on
in the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I pulled a move though. He fucking asked me for my ticket. I'm like, show me your tickets. And I was showing my seats. He was so pissed. But I was being like fucking angry uncle about it. He was a fucking young 20-something. He's like, fuck, all right, dude.
All right, let me tell you about Loom. Go to Loom.com to find a store near you. The best cannabis in the game, whether it is any of their exclusive products like the Buzzins or their vapes or any of their flower, make sure you go to Loom. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. It's Loom Cannabis.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill Sub-Zero, icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Buddy's Pizza, ladies and gentlemen, right now, if you get a $50 gift card from Buddy's Pizza, you get a free 4-square, 1-topping pizza. And Spinny, you have the perfect plan for it. If you're a single, that's a perfect excuse to get yourself a pizza.
Yep.
For you to eat, and then save the $50 gift card when you go out on a date. You know what I'm saying? Take someone nice out. Also, for other people you love, such as your family, if they're coming in town, you want them to experience the OG Detroit-style pizza from Buddy's Pizza, you could have them cater your holiday party. Or you just go there. Hit up buddyspizza.com right now. Right the fuck now!
This is the place that Nick flaked on us on. That's why he said that.
That's why. Yeah, you didn't realize. It's for
Remember
sure
when
40
Nick said
minutes
he was
away.
gonna go
Yeah.
on air.
On air.
And then as soon as the show ended, he's like,
You
"Yeah,
lied
I
to
don't
us.
think I can make it, guys."
We should have fucking jumped you.
You
for
guys,
this. You really
you guys
pissed. You really upset
gaslit me
that
into
night.
saying that.
Huh?
You guys gaslit me into saying that.
We didn't gaslight you. We didn't make you lie to us.
I never confirmed.
We got
it.
all
Pull the
excited.
tapes,
No,
pull the
you
tapes.
said
We were
you
happy.
were gonna go.
Pull
You
the
said,
tape.
"Yeah, I'll be
Fucking
there."
we gaslit you into lying to us.
Pull the
Gaslit
tape.
you into hanging out with your friends. Sorry, dude.
It's probably
was
legitimately the
far
most
away.
upset I've ever been at you.
I mean, redemption. Let's go.
What's funny is Nick came through the other day. We were chilling and hanging out, and he mentioned this. He's like, "Can you believe when they gaslit me about not going to that place?" He's like, "Fuck them."
Yeah, no, dude.
That was so funny.
That's fucked up.
That was fucked up.
Great game, by the way.
Great game. A lot of fun. Had a great time.
Dude, Four Nations fucking awesome.
Yeah, Four Nations is sweet.
Four Nations elite stuff. Speaking about elite stuff,
It should be 5 nations. At least 5.
it should. The Russians were left
Russia's
out.
got to be there.
The Russians be doing some fucked up shit though.
Yeah.
Why is it not? Is it just
'Cause-
because of like politics, basically?
Canada probably still would have won. I don't know.
Canada definitely still would have won. It still would have been USA Canada, but
Never forgive Austin Matthews. Just completely no coverage
Left
on the
guy
best
wide open.
skater.
Andy blew 2 wide open
And
nets.
goals.
He
Yeah,
had
he
two.
did.
He had 2 grade A scoring opportunities to win the gold, missed them both, and then left the greatest player in the world wide open in the slot.
It's just so crazy for a guy that's dealing with that narrative, like in this
To do it
in the
again.
sport, to do it. Yeah, and that
Every
it's just-
time.
that's just who you are at that
Yeah,
point.
that's why he's on the second line.
It's like I was thinking about the other day because we were talking about the clutch player and all that shit like that. I'm like, is anybody really clutch? He's making the the shots are falling, but like, no, Austin Matthews' example of like, no, some
Not
people got it.
clutch.
That's like Paul Pierce.
Yep.
Paul Pierce, one of those clutch players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When it used to piss me off as a LeBron fan growing up. My voice is fucking gone. I'm losing it.
Why?
I don't know. I think I'm getting sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need a little bit of that. Shout out to Mike Reed. Says, what up, though, heavyweights in chat. He's been a member for 27 months.
Shout out Mike Reed.
Shout out,
Hey,
Mike.
shout out to Mike Reed, OG. All right.
I'm back, bitches.
We got 3 minutes to the next break. Do you want to let's do the Monty stuff real quick? You want to spend a whole segment on it?
Monty, no, let's just do it real quick. Yeah,
Okay.
we already talked about that a lot.
Damn, Chris, you about to have him. Someone's epileptic. You about to have him fucked up right now. All right. Last night, our guy Trav posted a video of Dan Campbell talking. Same video we played here
Yep.
about Dan Campbell talking about giving Monty a little bit more snaps. It feels like a conversation he's had like every single week now. And someone commented on it. Hey, yeah, I think the same thing we said. Let's go back to giving Monty the early snaps, establish a pace in the game, punch these guys out the gate, and then you switched up with Gibbs a little bit. And then some guy commented, no, Gibbs is this, that, and the other.
He's the MVP. You got to keep him out there.
And then he commented, get off my dick.
Yeah.
Which wasn't a comment about Dave Montgomery. It was more
about
credit
Gibbs.
to Gibbs.
He said, damn, boy, you on my dick for real.
Yeah, dude. I don't.
You don't like it. You read into these things a lot, though. I mean, obviously.
I've been right on a lot of them.
Obviously, Monty is upset. Like, that's very obvious. Why wouldn't you be? Your team's losing. You're not performing the way you are. You're not getting the usage, so you feel like you personally could be doing more. But,
Acknowledge me.
yeah, you need him out there to control the play. I've already talked about it a lot this week, how I think he should be getting a lot more touches because it controls the place and it keeps your defense off of the field. And we'll see what Dan Campbell thinks, and we'll see how they change that game plan going into this game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But if I was Monty, I'd be pissed off too. Because you had a fantastic year. It was Sonic and Knuckles. I saw somebody say, like, Sonic and Knuckles win you 15 games.
Yeah.
Now it's Sonic and Friends, and you're 8-6.
Sonic's balling, though.
He is balling.
It's tough.
But he was balling
Sometimes.
just as hard last year.
I want this to be very clear. He's balling in the dubs. He ain't showing. I mean, obviously, like, you stop him, you're probably going to lose. But against all the top teams, he's not good.
Not good.
Rushing the rock against all of the top defenses. When I went through those stats at Green Bay, at KC, at Philly, at LA, when you go up against these top 10 defenses, Jahmyr Gibbs hasn't showed up in the run game. And that's a problem. And that's when, in these tougher matchups, when you need these tougher yards, that's when you have to learn from it. And that's when Dan had to have learned from it in this Rams game to go back to Monty if it's not working. Continue to use Gibbs out in the receiving. I think he's an absolute weapon, and anytime he gets a linebacker on him, call it quits. Get him the ball. But I just think from not learning every single time against these top 10 defenses when he hasn't showed up, for Dan to continue to force feed him. 3rd and 11 draw? 3rd and 10 draw? What are we doing? It's disappointing. Dan has to learn from it, and Monty has a reason to be pissed.
And I looked into a little bit of the stuff that our guy Steve Lehman was saying too about the inside of tackles. But to be honest with you, Gibbs is still outperforming him.
Yeah.
I pulled up the numbers to do the homework on it from NFL Pro. Shout out to Next Gen Stats. In 66 attempts, Monty's averaging 5 yards a carry, which is really good inside the tackles. On 92 attempts, which is more attempts, by the way, like as we know, beats the shit out of your average, Gibbs is averaging 6.4. A 51% success rate, Monty 42% success rate. So I get it from the Dan Campbell standpoint. You got a home run hitter, but if we're talking,
You don't got to swing for the fences every play.
You don't got to swing for the fences every play. Yeah. And time of possession matters too.
Yes.
You want to look at the time of possession. We're 14th. Shout out to whoever in the chat brought that up the other day.
Yep.
We're 14th right now. And you go look at the guys in the top 10. A lot of those teams are playoff teams. I think I saw the Seahawks in there. I think I saw the Broncos in there. Either way, we're not. We're 14th.
Yeah, and
we're not in the playoffs.
And before we go to break, to tie another thing into it, I did see a list of like teams leading, or the guys leading the league in tackles. And Jack Campbell was 3rd or 4th on that list. And every single player on that list was on a defense that's on the field for 60% or more of the game. And so if you leave them out there, they're gonna.
Yeah.
It's what happens, man. The offenses in this league are too good for you to just keep giving them possessions. And we saw that against the Rams, dude. You give Stafford the ball back that many times, he's going to fucking score. Especially with the secondary you're trotting out there. We used to be able to get away with it because you had Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch intercepting balls and making plays on balls and forcing fumbles and shit like that. But you don't have that. Those are your two biggest playmakers in your entire defense are Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch. By far, the two biggest playmakers of your entire defense are Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch.
Without a doubt.
And you don't have either of them. And so now you're not getting those flip the field type of situations, and you're just getting fucking killed.
Top being leaky. And we got Kelvin Sheppard coming up too. We're going to play a lot of videos from that one. One last point about Monty before the break that I found interesting is David Montgomery's averaging 8.7 miles per hour when crossing the line of scrimmage. That's the slowest in the NFL amongst 40 running backs with at least 50-plus carries. So there is that. We talked about that last year too. Yeah, but I mean, still, he establishes a pace and keeps you on the field longer.
Yeah, you don't need him to be fast.
And if the defense can continue looking this bad, you need Monty to keep you on the field longer, just straight up.
And yeah, I still want to see Gibbs get touches, and I still want to see Gibbs be the premier back. But when it's not working, you've got another guy that's pretty damn good at running the ball too. Maybe give him some run. When Gibbs gets stuffed a couple times, maybe you give Monty the next drive.
In those situations, use Monty.
Yeah.
If it's fucking 3rd and short, I love Jahmyr Gibbs. I really do. Put in your fucking battering ram. Yeah, he's quite frankly just a more powerful running back. I'm not calling you a power running back, but a more powerful running back. But we do got to go to break, come back. We got tons of Kelvin Sheppard talking about that, plus John Macaroon joining the second hour. But Feist, tell us about Jack's Car Wash.
Jack's Car Wash. Make sure you hit up Jack's Car Wash.
Crazy.
Any of their 40-plus locations around Michigan. You can text WSN to 888-522-1729. Listen, it's snowy. It all just melted. I know there's shit all over your car right now.
There's shit all over my car.
Take it. If there's shit all over your car, you can take it to Jack's Car Wash and get it cleaned for free. You're going to see one on the way. I'm looking at one right there. You can see one on the way home. Text WSN to 522-1729. You'll get a free car wash courtesy of Woodward Sports.
Let's face it, no matter what we do, we all have our aches and pains that we deal with on a daily basis. Providing you with a reliable relief so that you can live your best life is what Chill Medicated is here to do. Chill Medicated's line of topical products are non-transdermal, meaning it doesn't get you high, making it the perfect fit for all-day use in any environment. They got multiple different brands. They got Chill Medicated Sub-Zero. They got the Relax Topical Body Rub, Extreme X Body Lotion, the Max Topical Body Rub. Scan the QR code or visit chillmedicatedcbd.com today.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. You got everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Lady Jane's.
I'm
Spencer Raxter here to tell you about
shit.
Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
What up, though? Welcome back to Riverweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy and Spencer Raxter. I'm Chris Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Chris, we got multiple Kelvin Sheppard videos in there. Play whatever you want. It's your birthday, brother.
All right. Let's talk about we talked about Gibbs. Let's talk about some explosive plays.
As far as explosive plays, a lot of technique, you see a lot of is generated off double moves, leverage, eye discipline, things like that. And then once again, schematically, what can I do to eliminate that? A lot of times, if you get double moved and there's nobody over the top, it's a touchdown. You know what I mean? So just understanding and telling these hard-headed guys that want to play man that, guys, it's a time and place for it. But the tape says, that's what I go off facts, which is tape in our business. The tape says it's time to kind of alter a little bit. And that just doesn't mean we're going to turn into safety's over-the-top outfit. There's going to be certain techniques that change within the single high stuff that can help these guys, and we think we all going to benefit from it.
I actually love to hear that.
It's about time.
Yeah, because we've dealt with this in the past. I love Aaron Glenn, but he's definitely been stubborn in his ways with the man coverage. And a lot of those times, you get, we all agree, you all hear the moniker in coaching. It's not about, you don't establish your system off of your beliefs, you establish your system off your players. And I believe what Kelvin Sheppard's learned throughout these injuries and the new pieces he has to work with now, we can't do man-to-man.
He cannot run man.
Quite literally just told you that. We can't run man-to-man.
No.
You guys, I don't want to be disrespectful, aren't great at it. So we got to move it to a more zone situation. That's obviously what Kelvin Sheppard's expressing there. And I love to hear that because fuck the stubborn shit. We got to fix this. It's bad.
And a lot of the snaps that we were seeing against Puka Nacua and against Devontae Adams, it was man coverage, and obviously some of them, they got burnt. But a lot of them, DJ Reed and Amik Robertson were there. It was just Stafford was putting the ball right where they couldn't be because they were too small. Like, literally. He was putting it right where the receiver's hands were, and they couldn't make the play. So, yeah, no, they need to start running more zone, especially with the smaller size of the corners and the lack of playmaking on the back end with your safeties. You need to provide somebody some kind of, like, reprieve to where if he gets beat on a route, he knows it's not going to be a touchdown every time. Like, that's in the back of the mind of these cornerbacks too. Is like they're pressing. I have to make this play, and if I don't, it's going to be a touchdown. So now, if they get beat, at least somebody will be there to clean it up. Hopefully.
And cover one was lethal when you had Kirby Joseph back there as your man hunting the ball down. That's not the case right now. No. Kirby Joseph's not going to come to save the day. Zone is going to give everybody opportunity to get their hands on that ball, make a play on it, versus praying for Kirby Joseph or Brian Branch to come do it.
Maybe this is where we see a Jack Campbell interception. Now that they're playing more zone, you've got a big 6'7", linebacker out there that is extremely instinctual and very good at knowing where a quarterback wants to go with different plays. Maybe we see him get some paws on a ball here.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Especially with the tight ends that they like to use in Pittsburgh and the short passing attack that Aaron Rodgers is starting to develop. I'd like to see Jack Campbell get his hands on a ball in this one.
Speaking of Puka Nacua, you see what's going on with him? He did the Amon-Ra stream.
I'm back, bitches!
And then
acknowledge me.
Anti-Semitic dance. Amon-Ra's like, hey, we do this dance after you scored. Puka not knowing what the hell it is. And Puka's like, oh, was it? And he's like, oh, yeah, you just do this. I'm not going to do it. But
it looked like he was spinning a dreidel, no?
Spinning the ball, but the dance part was like rubbing the hands.
Did he do it in the game?
No, on the stream.
Oh.
Like making a bet?
Oh, you got to watch the video. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'll show you during the break, but it's an anti-Semitic dance. It's like a greedy type of hand rub dance. And
he's getting in hella trouble.
Yes, hella trouble, dude. We got senators calling him out. The NFL just released something too, which the senator could just be a Seahawks fan.
Why couldn't this have happened last week?
Yeah, I know.
He's
playing tonight.
He's ripping the NFL refs.
And, like, honestly,
he ripped the NFL refs as well.
I like Puka.
Saying it's rigged. They like screen time.
I think this is stupid. Like, but you hang out with idiot douchebag clout chasers, and that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
like it's your own fault for getting in a car with Aiden Ross. That guy's a turd.
Yep.
On a stream, literally, where their whole entire career is to get clips of people doing dumb shit on streams.
Controversial shit. So Puka doing this, I mean, I wish it would have happened last week. That's all I gotta say about this one. I think it's not great. Not a great look for Puka. Yeah,
if I'm his PR guy, I'm not thrilled with Puka before landing his $100 million contract.
I'm not going on with Puka or Neon or with Aiden. Those guys are fucking little turds, man. Go on with Speed. He's cool.
Yeah. Do some athletic challenge with him or something.
Yeah, NFL released an official statement too. Let me
I like
find
Playboy
it.
Max too. He seems pretty cool.
Yeah,
he
beat that one WNBA player.
Yeah, Liz Cambridge.
Yeah. Which shout out to her.
Shout out to her. Shout out to him because he got a date with her.
Yeah. I would. I'd invest
climb
in
that
that for
tree
sure.
for sure.
Yeah, climb that tree, invest in that for sure. I'm sorry.
That's a woman that Terry Foster would love.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know, Terry Foster likes to wrestle his women.
Dude, one thing about me, I like to wrestle.
I like to wrestle women.
That was awesome,
dude. I love Terry so much.
Side note, looking like T.J. Watt not going to be active for the game against the Detroit Lions,
Love
as well
that.
as that other linebacker too, Nick Herberg.
I did. I also did see that pretty much all of the Packers guys are going to play.
Nick
except
Herbig.
for obviously Micah Parsons, but like Christian Watson, Zach Tom. There was two other players listed, and they said they were going to play. And then the Rams.
Oh, Christian Watson's
going to play.
Okay, that's good.
And then Luther Burden and Roma Dunze are not playing for the Bears. So.
But yeah, we need the Packers to win.
Need the Packers
The Bears lose. They come down to 6 losses. The Packers are 2 away from that, if not mistaken, because of the tie, the draw they have.
Yeah, it's
and
way
we
harder
have
for
the
us to
tiebreaker
catch
over
the
the
Packers.
Bears. Yeah.
If we need the Packers to lose out and us to win out to catch the Packers, we just need the Bears to lose one game and then lose to us. So it's easier to catch the Bears. All right, let's go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to keep talking Lions. We got more Kelvin Sheppard audio that we're going to get to. And then we got John the Doc Macaroon coming up. Oh, jeez. Let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com. You've heard of the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas and the high-low pre-rolls, all that stuff. But they've got their own line of concentrates coming up, and they're hooking me up with a Puffco. I'm going to be puffing on these boys for sure. It is made in their own factory, so no middleman involved, just Mad Packs materials. You know it's the best, it's the cleanest, and it's the best price. So go check it out. Go to getmadpacks.com. Excuse me. And check out their new line of concentrates coming to stores near you today.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep. All of his trips powered by Michigan Sports and Spine and MRI of Southfield. Give him a call, 248-426-9944. It's Dr. Jeff S. Pierce.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodSports.com. Easy to my Spin Racks on Chris, Nicholas Koloff. DNC, he clearly didn't know what he was doing. It's kind of fair to attack Puka on it, but the NFL obviously has to do what they got to do. They got to, you know how they get down. You can't wear fucking certain socks. We have more Kelvin Sheppard. Can you play Kelvin Sheppard speaking about... Actually, it's your birthday. You picked the Kelvin Sheppard video.
Let's talk about the schematics.
Schematics.
A schematic, exactly what you're planning to do, but it sounds like there could be changes. What is the fine line to walk there? Because I'm sure the guys you bring in are guys that fit your system in some way, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, it doesn't seem like there could be an overhaul. It's just little tweaks to fit the guys a little bit better.
Absolutely, Dave. It's definitely not an overhaul. I mean, it's not enough time within a game week to overhaul a system and start to teach new things. That's what phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, all that stuff in the off-season, training camp, that 4 or 5 week period is for. So we have principles and core things that we've done in the past, some things we're going to kind of intersplice, kind of some technique changes, some things like that. But it's not just going to be a wholesale change and we're going to show up Sunday and look like a completely different outfit. That's not the case. We're still going to be a tough, mean, nasty group, biting the football, finishing on the ball. It's just some things schematically where I feel like it's time to help these guys a little more than what I've done thus far as a coordinator.
These are the things I want to hear. There's one other clip we're going to play that I didn't like what I heard, but these are the things you want to hear because when shit's not working, you got to change stuff. And I don't think anybody should be throwing Kelvin Sheppard under the bus. There's obviously some injuries. Like Spinney said, your two biggest playmakers on this defense, Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch, are quite clearly gone. They've been since he tore the Achilles. That's gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Especially a guy like Brian Branch who's so instinctual, come down, make plays in the run game, come down, clean up a screen pass. Like all those things that Brian Branch does, it's gone. Kirby Joseph, like Spinney says, being the eraser, that's gone. I'm glad that after you try to do your system with these new guys and you see it not working, you're immediately fucking like, we got to change things.
Yeah.
Because that is the case. You do have the number one scoring offense in the league, and you lost the game after you just dropped 34. Granted, the last touchdown, a little bit of a garble time one, if you will, just like a little over 2 minutes left. But still, it's enough points to win that game.
Yeah.
And you did it because you couldn't get a single stop.
And we got to remember,
We got a couple. But.
Again, I talked about it with Dan Campbell and with Brad Holmes and how they're first-time GMs and first-time head coaches. This is Shep's first year as defensive coordinator. He is going to be learning a lot of different things. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some things that are going to be some teaching moments for him, and he's obviously taking them in stride. And I applaud him for that, to come out here and to take responsibility over it. And the guys that are there, we have to be better. These are the adjustments we have to make because of the personnel that we're given. And yeah, that makes sense to me. The thing I like hearing this out of him, obviously.
Out the gate.
You would have liked to hear it maybe at halftime, in that Rams game. But I think he got humbled pretty big time against Sean McVay and the Rams. And he's like, okay, so this is like elite play caller, elite head coach. You look at Andy Reid, kind of did the same thing against him. Like, you get humbled by one of those guys, you're like, okay, this is the NFL. And, he has to learn fast. And obviously, you can't use that as too much of as an excuse because the Lions are in a Super Bowl window and they need him to learn fast. But hopefully they go out there and they make the adjustments needed. I feel like they're going to beat Pittsburgh pretty easily, but they should still see some improvement out of that defense. We can't allow Aaron Rodgers.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said I think we're going to beat Pittsburgh pretty easily.
Oh.
Which is what I've said all week.
No, it's not what you said all week.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not what you said all week. We had a screaming match over this.
Yeah, because I said they're not that much worse of a team than us. I still said the Lions were going to win repeatedly.
You said it's a 50-50 chance. Now you're saying pretty easily. That's quite
I did
different.
not say it's a 50-50 chance.
Oh, I'll grab the tape.
Go grab the tape.
All-time receipt puller.
Because every time I said the Lions are going to win this game, I just don't think they're going to win 3 in a row. Because winning 1 does not equal 3 in a row.
Well,
Pull the receipts on that.
Interesting.
But yeah, they're going to win this game, as I've said all week, and they're going to take care of that.
Oh, all right.
I have. Go pull the fucking tape, dude. I have never once said they're going to lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I just need you to trust me.
Did not
That's
say
all.
it. If you find that fucking tape, I'll give you $10. Because I never
you
once
they
said
lose.
they're going to lose.
You
They're going to win
you
this
said they'd
game.
win.
As I said all week,
Stop
they're
lying.
going to win this game. I've said that all week. And this is what's going to happen. But I'd like to see the adjustments made because Aaron Rodgers can get loose on you, and hopefully they can bottle that up.
Nick? What do you say, by the way? You remember him saying easy win?
Because he was lying during the
Remember
Rage
him saying
meeting.
easy
He was
win?
quite literally being stick and doing shit for clicks.
No, you never said easy win.
You said that you didn't even mean half of the shit you said, and we're just doing it to get a reaction.
You shouldn't have been talking
So
shit.
how do you know what you said? Because you didn't mean it.
You did not say easy win. I know that.
I cannot believe
Someone's
this
about
shit.
to drop a government. I can tell.
He's turning into stick now, man.
Not
It's
turning
sad.
this. Spinny. You're telling me you said the Detroit Lions would beat the Steelers easily.
I said the Lions would beat the Steelers all week. All week. Never once said the Lions would lose this game.
It's a 50-50 chance.
I do think the Lions will win this game. I did say throughout the week I always get more confident as we get closer, but on a loss of a Monday, I always talk probably the most depressing I do all week, which is, just my mood about this Detroit Lions team. And sadly, we've had to deal with a lot of loss shows, following day. So I do think the Lions win this game. I was a little skeptical that we would win all 3 just because we haven't been able to win back-to-back-to-back games, obviously, let alone back-to-back games in the last 90 days. So I do think this team needs to get back to their identity on stopping the run. Like, Sheppard, there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for not being able to shut Ish down, and you use a first-round pick on a defensive tackle that was specifically known for stopping the run. You brought in a guy in Lopez that was specifically known for stopping the run. DJ Reader, what's he known for? Stopping the run. You get a guy that you made a top 15 defensive tackle in terms of money to. You brought him back from injury, and this dude can't stop the run. It's so frustrating that this team and their identity of years past is completely shot out the window against the LA Rams. And that's why this team got absolutely cooked, is because the Rams, Kyron Williams, and Blake effing Corum were running down your throat all game long. So you need to get back to your identity, and if you don't do that, I don't care about the Steelers, and honestly not the Vikings either, but Chicago will run down your fucking throat.
Yeah.
And you won't go to the playoffs. And Ben Johnson will beat you. So you have 2 games to figure out, Kelvin Sheppard, how to stop the run again. Because I love Jack Campbell. I like Derek Barnes. And Anzalone, I think he's taken a little step back this year, but he's not a bad player by any means. But the group up front needs to be a whole lot better. And we need to figure out a scheme that works. And Kelvin Sheppard needs to do it in these next 2 games, gearing up for Chicago. Because if you can't stop the run in Chicago, you're going to lose that game.
When we started this segment, I said there's some things he said that I liked. There's some things he said that I did not like. Chris, will you play the run defense clip from Kelvin Sheppard?
Yes, I will.
Your run defense has been really good this season. Took a pretty big step back in this last game in particular.
Yeah.
Was it something the Rams were doing to you schematically? What was the downfall there for you, Shep?
So when we say step back, is that total yardage we're saying?
I think maybe just the efficiency of the operation.
Because I believe when you looked at it, they rushed the ball 29 times, 155 yards, if I'm not mistaken. You look there, they popped one, I believe it was 19 yards where we pressured and had a misfit on the interior of it when they cut back, the center folded, which created a misfit extra gap, and they hit us for 19 there. And then towards the end of the game, around a 4-minute situation, the ball hit on the edge where Rock has pinned the hip 100 times but took a bad angle. That generated 24 yards. And then down in the red zone where my man Corum scored, I believe that was probably 11 and 12 yards there. So again, you can't play this game of taking plays away, but nobody, and I can stand on the table behind this, nobody has just lined up and ran the ball down our throats or made us like the run game. They pop the explosive run here and there. That'll generate that big number, but that 24 19 yarder, take that out alone, they're standing at 4.0 a carry, which is around this league in the NFL, that'll sit you right around the top 10 and right where you want to be. So it's just as far as understanding how we have to play now, as far as the fit's going to change a little bit. If you're not down safety gapped out 7-8 man spacing, you have to be able to occupy that extra gap with the defender being able to hand hands, D-line and linebackers, and get off blocks and finish on the football. But I'm not going to sit here and act like and kind of let anybody state that anybody's just lined up and made us like their run game, because that's never happened.
Yeah, I guess I was just talking from efficiency standpoint. I think a lot of teams offensively and defensively use, 4 yards on first down, half distance on second down to describe efficiency. It's the worst efficiency game in the Dan Campbell era. So I think that's where I kind of was coming from, that perspective.
Yeah, no, I thought outside of 3-4 plays in the game, I like where we stood as far as fitting the run.
You can't just be pulling out fucking multiple big runs to fucking be like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, if you take out these 5 or 6 runs, then we would have been really good. No, it was a bad game. Didn't do well at stopping the run. And 4 yards of carry, I don't want to give up 4 yards of carry. That's a first down. That's 3 plays of first down. You shouldn't be accepting of giving up 4 yards of carry, because you give up 4 yards on first down, and that's a good gain for the other team. You should be stopping them or giving them no gain. That was him being a little hurt, I think.
Yeah.
A little prideful there, because the run defense did not look good in the last game, and you can't just take out the 4 explosive runs that they had. Yeah, if you take out those 4 plays per quarter.
Yeah, man. You can't be doing that. Birthday boy?
This is what he does, though. Remember the Packers game? He did this exact quote. And that one we kind of agreed with him, right? He was like, you take out these 3 plays, and I thought our defense actually performed well. So this is his mentality. I agree. I don't like it because I think that it just brushes off that these things aren't going to happen again. It just brushes off that these were a fluke and these were an anomaly. No, he explained why they happened, but to say that that's not going to happen again is a different story. So I don't like it, but this is who he is, and this is how he operates, I think, because he did that earlier in the year where he talked about there were 3 plays that changed that game for us. And he brought up those 3 plays, and he did exactly that. He explained it. He talked about the gains, all of that. He's doing that here, and so it's just, to me, it's like, how about we just don't allow any explosive plays? Like, that's what Aaron Glenn was good at doing. Like, I think it's fair to give him grace for the defensive shortcomings because of injuries, right? We did that with Aaron Glenn. But to me, the one thing Aaron Glenn did, no matter who was on that field, was stop the run. And you have most, if not all of that intact in-house healthy right now. So you should be able to. Plus Nick's great point of the investment of Tyleik Williams. Like, you have all the tools to stop the run. That part should be inexcusable. The passing, look, we got to the NFC Championship with receivers lighting us up. Like, that's nothing new. But stopping the run, that was always us. That was always our bread and butter. And you have the tools here. The same tools that Aaron Glenn was cooking with.
Shep was trying to save face there 100%. I mean, like, what the hell are we even doing here? You cannot come into a press conference with that as your excuse for literally letting up 5.7 yards per carry. Excuse me, give me a sec. 5.7 yards per carry. Sheppard trying to save face there. You literally gave up 5.7 yards per carry to the other team's running backs. And it wasn't just yards per carry. You gave up 3 touchdowns. What are we doing over here trying to say it wasn't a bad rushing game? You allowed them to rush the ball into the end zone to go along with almost 6 yards every single carry.
Those were walk-in touchdowns, too.
Terrible. Yeah. I mean, it's not just player performance, it's scheme as well. That's why 100% bottom line, if you don't fix this defense and this defensive mindset in the run game, in the next 2 games, you're going to get walked all over by the Chicago Bears. That's the biggest thing I'm going to be looking out for against the Steelers and against the Vikings. If you don't fix these 2 things, you're going to lose in Chicago, and you're going to lose by your old identity, running the ball.
You guys said everything pretty much, to be honest with you. I mean, right now, I did go back, look at last year. They did let up 4.5. This year we're at 4. But still, if you have 3 carries in a row at 4 yards a carry, that's a first down every single time.
Yep.
And you're not stopping teams. What's not been lately, it's been the critical moments, too, like where it's mattered. Like in the red zone, on 3rd down. How many 4th down conversions did the Rams have? And I'm not saying all of them came from running plays, but we just haven't been able to establish anything. That was the bread and butter of this defense that helped Kirby Joseph catapult himself to stardom. They stop the run, force these quarterbacks to have no other choice than to throw, and then you throw it into a secondary that included the Kirby Joseph. And he'd hawk you down and make you regret it. It's just not the same genetic makeup at all as it's been. And it's disappointing because this year you have those healthy pieces. And I'm not saying we're getting killed in the run game every single week. I think I looked it up. We're like 9th in the league in run defense. But as of late, it's been bad. And again, the critical moments where it's mattered most is where it hurts you most.
I talked about it like – to stop the run, it takes 11 guys. And Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph are 2 of your best run defenders. Terrion Arnold is very good at tackling on the perimeter in the run game. Like, it's hurting you. It is.
We do have John Macroom coming up. We do have Spinny Receipts coming up. You got to hit a like goal for him, though.
It's okay.
But first.
Sweet. I kept my job.
What were your receipts, or do you not remember what you said because you're just doing it to rage bait?
What are you talking about?
In that argument. You can't remember what you said because you didn't mean it, right?
What do you ask me to pull up that I said?
What did you say?
I said the Detroit Lions could win 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Detroit, the games ahead of the teams ahead of them are winnable games. Yeah. Pittsburgh Steelers were really
because they were the same team that got to the NFC Championship game. That was your point? Because they have the same identity?
Yeah.
And then we just said that they don't. Just now. In that
With the
segment.
offense carrying the defense, yeah.
But the
That's what
offense doesn't have the same identity. We just talked about how they can't run the ball either.
But they have, just not consistently.
Oh, so it's not the same identity.
It's the same identity. Offense carrying the defense, yeah.
No, it's
they
not.
could win these 3 games in a row. The main conversation, the main point we're talking about, these teams are coming up are very winnable games. Yeah. You said they're the same as the Pittsburgh Steelers. From today, talking about they could beat them easily.
I think they are the same as the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I think they can win the game.
But today to say, we're going to beat them easily was far different from what you're saying the other day. And that's what the point
I think it's not a team you should look over. Yeah, it's not a team you should look over, but I think they're going to win.
That's different from saying we're going to beat them easily.
I mean, you are.
There's two different things.
But it could get ugly. If you get choked up, you get choked up. Like, we should have beat the fucking Vikings easy. Did you beat the Vikings?
But I'm just saying, those are two different statements.
I'm just saying that anything could happen in the NFL. This is a team you should beat easily. At home, coming off a loss for sure. But the Pittsburgh Steelers are not a bad team. They're the same as you right now.
I know. That's all I'm saying. Today you said they should beat them easily.
Yeah.
Before, you were like, that wasn't the case. You were saying the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're just as good as you.
I think they should beat them easily, yes. But the Pittsburgh Steelers are just as good as you. They're literally the same team as you right now.
They are not. But
they
are going to break. We have John. I don't think they are at all. They have no identity at all whatsoever.
Neither do we.
Yes,
What's
we
our
do.
identity?
Our offense. What do you mean?
Our offense that just got cooked by the Rams?
Our offense didn't get cooked by the
We
Rams.
gave up
put
0 points in the third quarter. That's
Oh.
our identity is falling apart in the
34
second
points
half.
in the game in a total. Our
I'm just
offense is
saying,
our identity.
I don't want that identity. I want the identity that got us to the NFC Championship game that we don't have anymore.
Your offense, we have that.
It's not the same. Offense is not an identity.
It's not hitting the same. Offense is an identity.
Our identity right now is explosive plays. And that's not a good identity to have when your defense sucks.
Still really good
It's
offense.
not college football.
We'll talk about it with the doc, but first, tell us about Sun Cruiser.
Best drink in the game right now, and it's not even close. It's Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea, and you know what it pairs well with? Detroit football. When you're gearing up for a big game, whether you're going to a tailgate or you're just couch gating it, only one drink to pick, and it's Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Make sure you guys go check it out and let us know what you think. Best drink in the game out right now. Not even close. It's Sun Cruiser. Go check them out.
And let me tell you about Black Rock Bar and Grill. It is the home of the steak and the stone, and it is a sizzle above the rest. Heavyweights are 2 for 2 in their locations, Utica and Ann Arbor. Great food, great service,
spots.
great vibes. And so you could go there, check out any of the spots on the screen that are closest to you. And when you go, mention Woodward Sports, and you'll get 20% off your food bill. Exclusions do apply, but it's Black Rock Bar and Grill. You cook your own steak. What's there not to enjoy? Check it out.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Michigan, are you ready? It's the biggest pickleball event of the year. The Woodward Sports Wicked Pickle open January 9th through the 11th, and we're kicking it off with a bang. Friday night at 7:30, the Woodward Sports Celebrity Tournament hits the court. All 4 shows throwing down, plus local celebs, and it's all broadcast live. Then the real battle begins. 3 days of nonstop pickleball, men's, women's, mixed, and singles divisions. This is where champions are made. Sign up now at pickleballtournaments.com or call Wicked Pickle at 734-331-3451.
Les Stanford.
Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Make sure you guys tap in. They got deals for everybody. My guy Goran will get you into the best car for the best price, and he'll do it very fast. He got me out of my old lease into a new one in 30 minutes. He can do the same for you. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. LesStanford.com.
What up, though? Welcome back. Whatever Waits Live, motorsports.com. Eazy and Spencer Raxter, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. And without further ado, we are joined by the Doc Macaroon.
Fellas, you're not going to believe this. Do you know what Sharon Moore and myself have in common?
Multiple
we both
partners.
had the nickname Wicked Pickle. You're not going to believe it.
My balls is hot.
Similarities going on with the disgraced former Michigan coach, man. Wild stuff, huh?
That is true. Michigan men, Doc. You don't know what you're getting out of them, right?
Absolutely, man. Stay
Because
out of
I'm
the
gonna get
DMs.
right up
Real
in
simple,
ya.
man. Stay out of the DMs.
Doc, I was I texted you to come on the show today because I was listening to the player interviews yesterday. I have another separate question. I'll say that towards the end of it, but it was just Goff and it was Aiden Hutchinson. But the vibe was like somber. It's almost like Goff was pissed off the entire time. Very short answers. It felt very awkward. Did they speak to you guys before you got to ask questions and told you not to ask certain things, or like what the hell was going on with that? The vibe was way off.
I'm glad you noticed. It was hilarious because all the media was talking to Amik Robertson. So I get there early. So Jared is looking me in the face one-on-one, and he's waiting for everybody else. And so he's waiting. He's getting impatient. And he's telling the PR guy, is everybody coming? And he's getting impatient. And he's like, I'm only going to sit here for another minute. And I said, hey, Jared, don't worry. I got a lot of questions for you. No joke, deadpan. He looks me right in the face and goes, no, man, it'll be short. So we'll wait for everybody else. So
now he's dropping short jokes. This guy, Jared Goff, pissed off at his fans.
Yeah, listen, I think that day, Jared was taking it from the fans, from his radio interview, and people saying that, people reacting to the fact that he said that he got frustrated, that he heard that people were losing faith. But look, that was his answer. Whenever you say the words pissed off and you're the quarterback of the team, people are going to write about it. So in the end, that's how Jared is. I think he gives good information to the radio station. But other than that, his interviews with the media tend to be quite brief. And a lot of the media members don't want to attend it because he's apparently just wants to get out of there as fast as possible.
Why didn't no one ask him about that statement, about being pissed off? And no one, were you guys told not to ask that, or no one just wanted to talk about it, or what?
No, we have never in my 7 years been told. And in the end, Easy, I'll tell you this, Spenny and Easy, it's pretty much, everyone would know it with me, if any PR person ever said to me, John, don't ask this, that's the first question I'm asking. That's standard 101. They have never been, and they would never do that. They're professional over there. They don't act like that. But, that's the job. It's to ask. But, look, Jared wasn't into it, and I just think that, you can tell. Like, you guys got the vibe. I got the vibe. I was about to fire off 4 or 5 questions. I'm like, you know what? He's not into it. He might just walk off. So you take it for what it's worth. It's later in the evening, too. So a lot of the times in those walkthroughs, the players want to leave and get out of there as fast as possible. And, heck, half the media wants to get out of there, too. Nobody wants to be interviewing players at 7 o'clock at night when we could be at home watching movies or hanging out.
That makes sense. He's got a lot of pressure on this week. Got to win these 3 games in a row. He's got his beautiful baby girl at home waiting for him, too. I guess I get it. What did you make of those statements, though, him being pissed off about the fans' doubt?
Yeah, no doubt. Plus, listen, anytime you're looking at this girl, are you going to be happy? You're like, God, can they – what happened to all the other
pissed me off after a while.
Hey, PR, can you call up Kay Adams? Can you call up somebody else? I don't want to be interviewed by this guy.
You're too handsome.
But, look.
He wouldn't be able to sleep at night. He'd be thinking about you.
Yeah, right. He wants to be interviewed by me one-on-one. He totally shot that down. Yeah, I would have fired off some questions that would have gotten me probably dragged off the set. So he definitely paused and waited for everybody to get in line and wait. But listen, Jared Goff was right to say that because he's a professional athlete. Look, at what point, if you're Jared Goff, do you say, when are these fans going to give me the benefit of the doubt? I led the team to a couple playoff wins. We've had more success in the recent past than ever prior to me getting here. But I think Jared has to be slapped in the – listen, a lot of these athletes in town, with all the teams, with all the general managers, this fan base, there's only a handful of sticks that are just going to be like, I love you, Jared, whatever you're going to do. I'm going to lay rose petals at your feet, whatever you want to do. This fan base, the real fans, want one thing, and that's a championship. And whenever the feeling gets out there that the Lions are not going to win a championship, people get mad. That's how most sports fans act. They don't act like, oh, my God, Jared, thank you for all the stuff you did. In the end, his account with me is empty. The Lions' account with me is empty. Win a ring, and I'll back off. Simple as that. And I think a lot of fans are the same way. When you're 8-6 and you're scratching and clawing and you got to beg your way to get into the playoffs, a lot of the fans are going to call up radio stations and enter your guys' great Woodward chat and say, hey, I'm not happy, Goff. Lead this team in a better direction, even though he has played well. That's just how fans act.
Yeah.
And Dan Campbell has kind of had a different tone at press conferences as well. It seems like it's kind of like wearing on him. Is that what you that's what I see. I see like the injuries again kind of wearing on him, and he's much more depressed and less upbeat than he has been.
Yeah, you're spot on. He's given this, and look, I hate to say it this way because you guys know that Dan and I have had our unique special relationship, but he's become kind of more like Bill Parcells, giving coach speak answers. There's less jovial moments. They're still there, but you got to look at it in total. Yes, Dan Campbell has become more professional in his delivery, but he also has a lot more on his plate. He's got to call the plays. He's now taken over John Morton's job, in essence, regarding running the offense on Sundays. So he's got a lot more to deal with. And this stretch is always tough because around Thanksgiving, you got to get a game plan together so much faster. And you're absolutely right. There's so many more things he's got to deal with, more injuries, more things coming up, more media requests. So I do think he's got a lot on his plate. And you guys are absolutely right. He is somebody that has been well known to wear his emotions on his sleeve. And he's somebody that I think is starting to maybe feel the grind of those 16, 18-hour days that these coaches have. It's a grind. It's a mental and physical grind to be able to get there, 4 or 5 a.m. and then leave at midnight. It's crazy. The job of a coach is crazy, but that's what he's paid for. And you're absolutely right, because it's also wearing on him. He can't get his team to win back-to-back games. It's crazy the way this is shook out for 2 months, where you ride the wave of emotion and then you come crashing down with a loss. You ride the wave of positivity, back down with the loss. Last year, they were riding high for several weeks in a row with that winning streak after Aiden Hutchinson went down. So this year you're absolutely right, Spenny. Dan Campbell's going through it for sure.
Yeah, you were there in 22 when they're kind of fighting for a spot towards the end of the year. Obviously, the meaningless game against the Packers, but still punched them in the mouth. And now, obviously different scenario, but still fighting for that playoff spot, not in it yet. Are the vibes different? I feel like I'm not used to Dan Campbell coming to the podium and feeling like empty, other than that one time he was sick. The situation with Jared Goff yesterday, I feel like even the Hutch one was kind of somber. There's been interviews, the Kirby Joseph one from a couple weeks back, they didn't even put it out.
Yeah.
What are the vibes in Allen Park?
You are absolutely right. The vibes in the locker room at times can be a little bit, terse. There are times. Listen, no athlete likes to lose. And just compare that. If you can find Aaron Rodgers, his media session after a win, he was jovial, talking to the reporters about Aiden. I did a story at Lions on SI about how respectful he was to Aiden. Look, it's common sense, guys. When athletes win, they're definitely much more friendly to talk to. There's a couple guys, though, this year that have been great with the media. Amik Robertson, always great with the media. You always want to talk to him. Amon-Ra St. Brown, win or lose, you always want to talk to him. Jack Campbell this year has come out of his shell. So there are athletes that you want to talk to. Some will duck. I will share. I did a video, and I will share. You guys said about what happened with Kirby Joseph. I went up to him last week, all right, and I wanted to just highlight the fact, I think I read somewhere or I heard that he was funding or gave a good donation to his high school football team, his alma mater, for them in the postseason, for their run. So I wanted to just ask him. I said, I heard maybe you gave some money to your alma mater. Deadpan. He looks me right in the face and walks off. No words. And that's never happened in 7 years. Most guys politely say, hey, if I say, hey, I got a question, they're like, no, man, I got to go hit the weights, or I'll get you tomorrow. He deadpan, looked me in the face, stone cold, no emotion, and walked off. And that's obviously when Dan Campbell the next day reported he had a setback. Oh. So his vibes have been off. He's dealing with stuff. It's tough when you are not having the success. You're putting in all these hours of work, and then, like you guys saw on film, you go out to LA and you get bullied by another team. It's not good. And also, too, guys, here's a little thing that I think you guys know. When they come back on a Monday, it's not like, hey, guys, time to correct the problems. It's what the F was going on here with all these nasty plays you guys are trying to run out here. And it's not friendly. All the players say it. On Monday, those days after losses, they go after the players. And they have to get these things corrected. And sometimes that also can wear on players too.
And Do you think it's like more of, obviously you saw Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams with a banged up secondary that's probably not going to end up well for anybody, or do you think it's more of like the pixie dust starting to wear off of the Legion of Whom, and it's now compiling of like look good, feel good, play good, good vibes makes these backups play better and go out there, and now that it's getting more doom and gloomy in the locker room, is the pixie dust kind of rubbing off of the Legion of Whom?
Yeah, it's not pixie dust. Look, shout out to Stick. There's very few people that are just going to universally depend and have hope. Prior to the year, guys, everybody had these concerns outside of Detroit, and we talked about it too. I'm sure you guys did too. You guys are realistic. There's 2 new coordinators. Guys, you have to admit, Kelvin Sheppard got worked by Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Hands down, point blank, 10-8 round. He got worked. He got out-schemed. John Morton lost his play calling duties. He had concerns going into the year about his ability to scheme up runs. Just go steal what Sean McVay did with Kyron Williams and Blake Corum, the blocking scheme, the way that he created gaps. The Lions have been really interesting in that, yes, they can curb stomp bad teams. They can curb stomp Washington, the Giants. They can curb stomp those kind of teams. But the way the schedule is falling, then the following week, you got to go up against the Eagles or a team like the Chiefs or a team like the Rams. The Rams were a team that we all wish looked like the Lions, where they're Super Bowl contenders. They're playing great. They got 2 great receivers, and they got a defensive line and an offensive line that are playing well. Unfortunately, guys, the fact of the matter is, against better opponents, you have lost the battle in the trenches quite a bit of times. And that goes to show you that, unfortunately, no team is above having talent deficiencies at times. And yes, the injuries have caught up. I mean, think about it. You have Terry and Arnold, first-round pick. You don't have Ennis Rakestraw, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, and Sam Laporta. My goodness. That's why, to me, it's funny when, I'm sure, and I'm assuming here a guy like Stick is going to be like, it's going to be easy. Just win the next 3 games. No, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. And also, to remember, we're talking, when I hear that kind of stuff, if everything is perfect in rainbows, you just have to survive this game against the Steelers. But, guys, the next game is in 4 days. 4 days. The guys are not recovered. Anything can happen. J.J. McCarthy can get,
J.J. McCarthy
on a roll and do something. Anything can happen in these contests. So you just start with, let's just see what happens against the Steelers, get to the Vikings, and then I love how everyone just overlooks that you're going to have to play a ice bowl in Chicago, and that's just going to work out magically.
That's
you need
what
some
I'm nervous
help.
about.
Guys, remember, realistically, a guy like me can just tell you, realistically, the Lions have a 35% chance of making the playoffs. So that means 65, they're not in. That's just the facts of the matter. Facts don't lie. Those are the numbers.
It's true. Nick has a question as well.
What's up, Doc? I don't believe Brad Holmes will be doing any victory laps at the podium this year, to say the least. But I wanted to ask you, what do you think Brad Holmes' biggest mistake this offseason was that, didn't get this team ready to roll in terms of running it back, being the number 1 seed in the NFC?
Yeah, no doubt. Give my love to Scott Harris. Maybe tell him we don't want to hear him anymore for at least another 90 days. Because every time he talks, my man, and you do a great job reporting on the Tigers, I get a lot of information from you. Whenever he talks, my blood pressure goes up. So tell him, shut up and just go to work. Don't talk.
Agree.
Yeah,
He's one of the
I'm
general
with you,
managers
Doc.
we don't want to hear. Please be quiet.
You didn't
Please
like
be
the
quiet.
victory lap on the almost getting Kelly Jansen at the trade deadline?
Yeah.
Listen, he had the line of the year, my friend. He said, listen, I know we have the same players, but we're not the same team. That's the line of the year. Listen, I know you love development, but in the end, you have the same players, and the Dodgers have more money than you. So don't sell us that. We cannot handle that. These general managers in town are wildly into developing their own guys, and they are into this notion that, hey, the external world is dangerous. We can't go out there and get guys. And I understand that it's a risk as opposed to drafting your own people. But here's what happened. After last year, you had some things that decisions you made that probably were costly. In my humble opinion, it's kind of shown out, at least through the first, 14 games. You might have wanted to keep Carlton Davis. I felt like, and if you're going to play man-to-man, this is a player that is tall, physical, and maybe could run your scheme. I would have paid the money. I don't think you got better with DJ Reed. And then, unfortunately, you've been bit again by a draft class. The 2 draft classes in 24-25 do not have enough impactful players. Now, we always have to preface this so the fans can get off my back. General Manager Brad Holmes has done an overall good job getting the Lions to where they are. But I'm not comparing Brad Holmes to Matt Millen. Now I'm comparing Brad Holmes to Les Snead and Howie Roseman. He needs to go from good to elite. And to go to that level, you cannot have all. I think he did get a little too the philosophy of taking Hendon Hooker, Broderick Martin, Giovanni Manu. You got Mekhi Wingo. That's 4 players that are, we're not going to call them misses. They're just not contributing on a team that needs depth. So when you start missing on draft picks over multiple years, that's a problem. And so that's why when he says draft picks are risks, that's why a guy like me is going to be like, ship them all out. Go get proven talent. Listen, here in Detroit, I think the general managers want this fairy tale where their philosophy is we get our own guys, we cultivate them like little chicks, and then they end up being great, these great chickens. In the end, it doesn't work like that. I know the formula. Everybody in the chat knows the formula. You got to be aggressive in free agency. You got to hit. You got to be winning in the draft. You cannot redshirt Isaac Tesla. He ain't doing nothing for you. He's a big, tall white receiver that runs around and blocks, but doesn't have production. You didn't need him. Factually speaking, you aren't getting anything out of him. That's another body, another maybe speedy defensive end that you could have that actually sacks the quarterback. So when you make these decisions, you got to win the Super Bowl, you got to hit in free agency. You got to hit in the draft. You got to be aggressive at the trade deadline. And without all those 3, you are not winning. You are not a legacy organization. We are not the king of the castle. We were wannabes. Now we got to the dance. Now when we got inside the club, we thought that we were the big dog in the room and got the best booth in the town. No, back to level 2. You get to be in the prime booth with the celebrities when you actually win a ring. You have to deliver a ring before you thump your chest. But I don't blame him for thumping his chest. I'm a big ego guy too. I thump my chest. It's fine. But now you got to turn your attention to getting this football team from getting to the playoffs. I don't care. I saw Stick's great video that you guys posted. Oh, the fans are turning on Jared. You unappreciative rats. Hell no. These fans are the ones that are paying the money. Hell no. They deserve to yell louder. Get this team a ring. They've been waiting 59 years. No, and we are one of a handful of teams, Stick, that has never been to the Super Bowl. You've never been there. So when the fans get antsy, it's because they got a little taste of the action and you took it away. So I never begrudge fans for demanding more. You've never won anything of note that relates to accomplishments that you put in a trophy case. So until they do that, fans out there, chat out there, demand greatness from your general managers. It's never a bad thing. Never, ever. And demand greatness from your quarterback, too. You're paying them $50 million. The least we were allowed to do is say, hey, can we have a better record than 8-6? My God.
Yeah.
Doc, before we let you go, man, speaking of misses, I got to ask, I'm just kidding. What did you think of the John Cena finale?
Yeah, absolutely. I was nostalgic, had a little tear in my eye. I grew up with John Cena. I'm a big wrestling fan, man. I liked it. But listen, I'm a traditionalist. It's a tried and true tradition that when you leave the wrestling business, you make it better than what it was. That's what you do, is you take the loss. And look what happened. You made a star in Gunther. John Cena did the job. It's the ultimate act of humbleness, is that when you leave, you don't go out with a victory. And he made a star. And look what his mantra was. Like, I want to go on a show where the established stars work with the younger stars to come up. What a beautiful show. The whole show was great. I love the fact that it caused controversy. It was something that people are talking about. Should he have won? It's a new era. It's so good because in the end, he did everything he's supposed to do. Make the company a lot of money and make a bunch of noise on his way out. Props to John Cena. Thank you, man, for all the great memories you created. It's a great thing. And look, here's the fun part. While I don't expect to see him in the ring, you're going to hear his music soon. He's going to walk down in a suit. He'll do some talks. He'll do some things. He'll be around. I'll still see John Cena. and the future's bright in the world of pro wrestling.
Special guest referee or something. Doc, I appreciate your time, man. It means the world to us. Speaking of the old talent, working with the new talent, appreciate you taking, spending time with us and sharing your thoughts on what came out of Allen Park this week. It's been weird, been really weird.
I haven't liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. They're grinding, and there's a lot of pressure to get into this postseason. It's a lot of work. But listen, start with the Steelers. I do think they're going to bully the Steelers. They're not going to keep up offensively. Rodgers is a statue. So this is a game where Aiden Hutchinson can pat his stats for guys like Stick to say, look, Aiden's really a dominant force in the league. So pat his stats, win this game, and let's see what happens on Christmas. Hey, guys, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Sharon Moore, my man, keep away from the phones. And if anybody finds Mel Tucker, please, if anybody finds Mel Tucker out here in this world, Spenny, if you find him, let him know the Doc wants to talk to him because he's got some stories to tell, too, that I want to hear about.
Have you ever been
Doc,
swallowed?
Merry Christmas, man. We appreciate you joining us. It's always good to see you, brother.
Appreciate you, Doc.
Brothers, Merry Christmas.
Good man.
Doc McFerrin, dude, I love that guy. He's so right, too, because I know if a PR member walked up and was like, Doc, can you not ask him about – he'd walk right up to him and be like, so what about this?
Yeah.
And that's what you need. You can't – Doc is completely separate from when we talk about, like, the media in this town and the questions they ask. That's not Doc. You remember Doc going, why aren't we motioning as much in the offense?
He was right.
And he was right.
As soon as Dan Campbell took over, with the number one offense since then, by the way, lots of the most motions in the NFL.
Doc asks the hard questions, and that's why he's so great at his job. That's why he's been doing it for so long. We appreciate
lots of motion, lots of lotion.
Appreciate Doc.
Do we do a mailbag and then break? Not break, but the read.
We got to read.
That's what I'm saying.
We just got to do the reads and Welp.
Read and Welp.
Ven Johnson.
Welp and read.
We talking about fighters. Best fighter in the game, and it's not even close. His name is Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law. If you ever get into any legal trouble, any sticky situation, you guys, there's only one person to call to get you out of it, and it's Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law. He's going to do everything to fight for you, so make sure you have the right fighter in your corner. It's Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law, or check him out at venfights.com.
Gold Crown.
Gold Crown concentrates. They're bread and butter. They're even in products you guys may be using today. They got their own concentrated products as well, too. Check out their infused gestures and multiple different strains. Also, I never know he's playing or not.
I just assumed the whole time.
Go to a Rams chat with that. Also, the gummies, infused, gelatin-free, coated in nerds for the extra pop. Smoke like royalty only with Gold Crown.
Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button.
You don't want those files leaked.
For Nick, for Chris, I am Spenny. Happy birthday, Chris.
Shout out, Chris.
Happy birthday, Chris.
And shout out to Doc McRoon.
Happy birthday to the birthday, bitch.
Happy birthday,
bitch. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Are you going to tell me happy birthday on my birthday?
Peace.